Dear students, today we will discuss about air. All living things need air. No living being can survive without air for more than a few minutes. Air is present everywhere around us, but we cannot see it. We feel its presence only. The moving air is called wind. Now, I would like to tell you about composition of air, means what is air made up of. Air is a mixture of many colorless gases. It contains 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen and 1% other gases. The other gases found in the air are carbon dioxide, helium, hydrogen, krypton. It also contains dust particles and smoke which vary from place to place. Next thing is characteristics of air, and in this the first characteristic of air has weight, which you can prove by doing the activity. Take two balloons and blow air into them. Tie them on either side of a stick with the help of thread. Find the middle of the stick and tie another thread. Hang it. What do you see? Both the balloons are at the same level. Now, take a needle and prick one of the balloon with it. What do you observe? The arm of the stick with the empty balloon is tailed upwards. What does this show? This shows that the balloon with air in it is heavier than the empty balloon. It means air has weight. The next property of air occupies space. For this also you can perform this activity. Take an empty glass bottle, turn it upside down. Is something there in it? Now dip the open mouth of the bottle straight into a bucket full of water. Does water enter the bottle? Is there anything in this empty bottle? Now tilt the bottle slightly. What do you see? Air bubbles start coming out of the bottle and water starts filling the bottle. Why does this happen? Actually, the empty bottle was not empty. It was completely filled with air. When you tilted the bottle, the air found an escape route and moved out of the bottle and water filled up the bottle. This activity shows that air occupies space. Air has no color and one can see through it. It is transparent. Next feature of the air exerts pressure. You have learnt earlier that the earth is surrounded by a layer of air called atmosphere. The gravity of the earth pulls this atmosphere downwards. Thus, air pushes downwards on everything. The weight of this air acting on a surface causes air pressure. Now, we will discuss about the various uses of air, and the most important use of air helps in breathing and burning. By this activity, we can show that air helps in burning. For this activity, what do you need? You need a candle, a glass, a matchbox. Now what you will do? Let an adult burn the candle. Cover the candle with the glass. What do you observe? You will find that after few minutes, the candle will stop burning. Why? Because it is not getting the air. This activity proves that air is needed for burning. Now there are some other uses of air like this. Air brings with the warmth of the sun, the scent of the flowers, the sound of music. It is the air that carries our voice to the ears of the listener. Air helps in movement of the gliders, parachutes and airplanes. Birds, bats and insects can fly due to the presence of air. Plants produce oxygen and use carbon dioxide. Oxygen is used by animals and they give out carbon dioxide. Both the gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, are present in the air. Air helps in the dispersal of seeds and the pollen of flowers. Air plays an important role in the water cycle also. The wind makes the windmill rotate. The windmill is used to draw water from tube wells and to run flour mills. Now, I want to discuss the most important issue about the air, that is air pollution. The air which we breathe should be pure and fresh, but day by day we are getting it polluted, and the mixing of harmful substances in the air is called air pollution. What are the main causes of the air pollution? Smoke coming out of the factories which emit so many harmful gases, and these gases are mixed in the air and cause air pollution. Exhaust from vehicles means smoke coming out of the vehicles also is the main cause of the air pollution. Burning of garbage, burning of wood, etc. These are the various causes of air pollution. Now, how can we reduce the pollution? There are some important ways by which we can reduce air pollution. Number one, plant more and more trees, because trees give out oxygen, which is a life-giving gas for animals and humans. Use CNG vehicles, or you can use unleaded petrol vehicles which produce less smoke and less harmful gases. Do not burn garbage or dry leaves, they produce harmful gases. Keep your surrounding clean. Factories should be made or shifted away from residential areas. Roads should be metalled so that dust does not pollute the air. So these are the some ways, by following them we can reduce the air pollution and we can breathe the fresh air.